I'm speechless. I mean, I really don't know what to say in response to this trade. I mean, the 109, 61 overall, a 2024 first, a 2025 second, and DJ Moore all to the Bears for the 1.01. Just wow.
Holy mother forking shirt balls.
The Panthers side of this one is easier, so let's start there. Obviously, they don't make a move like this to the 1.01 if it's not to get a quarterback. The only question now is, which one is it? We all want to assume that it's Bryce Young, the consensus QB1 in this class, but there is a certain quarterback in this class being comped to a certain former Panther quarterback. So I don't really know. I guess we'll have to see come draft night, and we'll spend the next 2 months debating who it is. But the point overall is that the Panthers are now a destination for one of these rookie quarterbacks. The other part of this deal is obviously DJ Moore getting out of Carolina, moving over to Chicago, and I'll get to what that does for Moore specifically in a second. But on the Panthers side, there is now a massive hole to fill in their wide receiver room, and how they fill that void, I really have no idea. They don't have a first now until 2025. With DJ Moore's contract largely off the books, they still only have about $23-ish million in cap space in a largely uninspiring free agency class. They do still have their second this year at 40 overall, which I imagine is now a rookie wide receiver to pair with their rookie quarterback. Maybe it's Terrace Marshall season now, which if anyone thinks it is and is willing to give you a second or, I mean, any first over the next like 3 years for Terrace Marshall, take that deal. Laviska Shenault is still there, I guess, and same thing for him. I'd take probably any third for him, let alone even a second. Basically, what I think this is this just a giant reset for Carolina, out with the old, in with the new. We are going to be drafting a rookie quarterback and rookie wide receiver that landed in Carolina in the first round of rookie drafts this year. Book it. Now, the Bears side of this is way more interesting. Number one, the big one, if you had any doubts about Justin Fields that he was getting traded, those are all gone now. Fields is a starter in Chicago, I'll say for at least 2023. If they're back in the top 5 again next year, well. Number two, Chicago is taking a page out of Philadelphia's book in developing their young, mobile, kind of questionable starting quarterback by removing all doubt and surrounding him with talent. So Fields now has his wide receiver one in DJ Moore, which I think is fantastic for the fantasy prospects of Justin Fields. For DJ Moore, I would like to say that this helps. I think you can argue fairly easily that Justin Fields is the best quarterback Moore has played with, but is Fields enough to truly unlock him for fantasy and give him legitimate wide receiver one production? That I'm not really sure on. In order for him to get there, he either needs to catch over 100 passes on probably like 150 targets to make up for lower touchdown numbers a la Amon-Ra St. Brown, or get luckier in the touchdown department, score like 7, 8, 9 times in a season, and be more of a deep threat yak kind of guy on only like 80 to 85 receptions a la Christian Kirk or Tyler Lockett. But I think with Fields in this Bears offense, the former is more likely, where he's just a target hog and he makes his fantasy production off of that, which we have seen before in Carolina back in 2021 with Sam Darnold, where he had 93 for 1,150 and 4 touchdowns on 163 targets, but he was still just the wide receiver 17 in fantasy that year. So I still really like DJ Moore. Obviously, I mean, I guess this jersey now is kind of outdated, but if the community starts valuing Moore as a dynasty wide receiver one again, and you can flip him for like Drake London, Devonta Smith, DK Metcalf, or add just like a second to get to the Olave, Garrett Wilson, Amon-Ra tier, then yeah, I'm trading away DJ Moore. I would even take like a mid to high first in Superflex leagues, or a top 3 pick in one quarterback for him if you can get that. If you want to buy him, I'd be looking for like a late first, like a late, like 110 to 112 in Superflex, maybe around like the 108 and further down in one quarterback leagues. Or if you can send like a George Pickens or an Amari Cooper for him right now, then those are prices that I would be buying DJ Moore for. Obviously, this hurts Darnell Mooney and Chase Claypool, but I think everybody who had them knew that the Bears were going to add guys, right? And honestly, I wouldn't be shocked if the Bears take that 1.09 that they just got and they go get Jackson Smith-Njigba or Quentin Johnston to add another piece to this offense for Justin Fields. So that's something else to consider if you're super excited about Moore and you want to go buy him now, or have Mooney and Claypool still and think that their values can't get any lower, so you might as well just hold. They can still get lower. Let me know down in the comments what y'all think about this deal, the pieces involved. Are you guys trying to buy DJ Moore in Dynasty now? Are you hoping that the Panthers take Anthony Richardson? Drop it all in the comments. Let me know what you guys think, and we'll catch y'all later.